We're in the middle of the year, but not quite so in the middle of the wet season. It's the first peak of our wet season. We usually expect, obviously, a lot of rain, about 250 millimeters for the month of July. So far, it is basically hovering at about 59 millimeters, but it is still, obviously, in terms of the rain clouds, we'll still likely see some moderate bouts of rainfall as we go through the next few days. And as we go into, obviously, August, we'll still see more rainfall as we're still in that first peak. It then tapers off by September, but it will pick up once more once we get into October. So far, so good in terms of getting the rainfall up to where we should be, and obviously most of that rainfall should be heading to our reservoirs following a very harsh dry season. But looking at the satellite picture across many parts of Trinidad and Tobago, we did see quite a bit of clouds across the island chain, and all of that was courtesy of the moisture coming in, being blown off at the ITCZ, bringing some of those showers into Trinidad and Tobago. And the ITCZ will hover again over Trinidad and Tobago through Thursday and into Friday. See those orange spots there? Those are some of the heavier showers likely, and then have that long line of cloudiness that is set to come across the Windward Islands, courtesy of a tropical wave by the time we get to Friday. So the next few days then, definitely walk with the umbrella. The showers will be coming in and out of Trinidad and Tobago, and a couple of them will likely be turning heavy or thundery, particularly as you get towards the heat of the day. So no surprise then in Tobago that there will be some damp spots around tonight and into early tomorrow morning. And most of the showers, as I said, are popping up, and some of them concentrated along the main ridge may turn moderate on occasions. Meanwhile, down towards Trinidad, most of the moisture is still hovering across the island here, and definitely one or two of those heavy bursts are expected during the heat of the day. So don't be surprised if you do hear some thunder or see some lightning. And obviously in those downpours there could be some street or flash flooding, and also the possibility of some gusty winds in those thundery outbreaks. Down towards the southern areas of Trinidad, another damp start for you here. Down towards Guarari into Pinal, Moruga, showers will be coming and going as you go through the day. And down towards the Gulf of Paria, there could be a concentration of moisture and heat there, so you could be seeing a rumble or two. So in terms of those of you heading out tonight, mild 24 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 25 in Tobago. No higher than 30 is expected as you get towards Tobago. Sorry, 32 in Tobago and in Trinidad as well. But by Friday, temperatures will definitely be obviously hovering around 30 or 32 because of the concentrated cloudiness and rainfall. And then by Saturday and Sunday, we get back into drier conditions. So for mariners heading out then, first high tide is at 11:30 a.m. and it will be a slight to moderate chop for the most part, with wind waves of 1.5 through the Caribbean, nearing to 2 meters through the Atlantic, and you'll find those easterly winds of 15 knots, causing the flags to flap on occasions out there in the Atlantic. Now out towards the hurricane season, obviously we've had a brisk start following Alex in January, and it is set to be trending above normal for Trinidad and Tobago as you go through this hurricane season, courtesy of the Met Service, expecting 4 to 7 tropical storms in our area of interest, and 1 to 3 of those could become hurricanes. But obviously it only takes one to make it a bad season, so be prepared. Now, in terms of those of you heading across the rest of the Caribbean, obviously mostly settled for this time of year, but only down towards Windward Islands where we'll be seeing those showers. So for tomorrow then, showers are expected once again, possibility of rumble being heard, and quite humid at 32 degrees Celsius. That's the weather, that's it for me. We have more news with Samantha.